He came out of the University of Washington. He was a first round pick, and I think big things were expected from him because of Caleb Williams being drafted by the Bears and having the new OC, and that was expected to have a really good offense, and I thought he was going to be the benefit of that. Well, so his stats are as follows: 28 receptions, and this is after week 9. Is it week 9, right?
Week 10 was last
10.
week.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the Bears are 3-7. Yeah, so it's week 10. And his stats are 28 receptions, 414 yards, and only 1 touchdown. All right. So, really, I think mediocre to bad stats for for a number 3 receiver. And I'm thinking Odunze is maybe a number 2 in Chicago, but the stats don't bear out like what kind of receiver he should be and was projected to be, right? And the Bears' offense is terrible. Let's get that, So he's got nowhere to go but up, And as we'll talk about later, they no longer have their OC, and so that's more transition for these guys and for him. And Caleb Williams, it hasn't been. I thought Caleb Williams was good or decent early on, but after that, he really hasn't been much at all to talk about or to write home about. Hasn't been in the discussion for Offensive Player of the Year, not one iota. And Odunze is not getting the looks, but he not sure he has really good receivers around him either, So that's my take on Rome Odunze. Do you have anything to add?
I pretty much agree. I did have to go look at their record when you said they were 3-7, but they are 4-5 right now.
So it's week 9. Okay, so they had a bye, so they are 4-5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with you. He's been a little lackluster. I picked him up in fantasy, thinking, I got me a prize. He
didn't have no quarterback to get him the ball.
Yeah. Well, speaking on Caleb Williams, he did have a nice little 3-4 game run, but
he did. Yeah.
But maybe Shane Waldron was the big problem for these players, and the new OC, the interim OC, will help them find some better.
Because I picked up Caleb Williams early on. I picked him up in fantasy, and just as quickly as I picked him up, I dropped him. Because he played well. I picked him up, and then he started to play poorly, so I dropped him. So, and Rome Odunze is a product of that offense not being spectacular, right? Not having a running game and not having a passing game to speak of.